Yeah, I'm up for some action. Toledo checking in, rocketing their fan base to the front of the line. They're hooked on helmets just like everybody else. First of all, how does the school get the nickname Rockets long before the space age? Well, in 1923, Toledo went to Pittsburgh to play Carnegie Tech, which would become Carnegie Mellon. Toledo had no nickname. The media in Pittsburgh didn't know how to refer to them. In fact, in an article leading up to the game, they referred to them as mystery men. Well, during the game, reporters started circling around a Toledo student working in the press box by the name of James Neal. And despite his team losing that game 32-12, he felt they were pretty flashy at points and offered up skyrockets. Well, the media shortened that up to Rockets, and from that day forward, Toledo was known as the Rockets. Now, the Rockets are into hard shells by 1955. They're gold with a midnight blue center stripe, and it lasts through 1959. In 1960, the helmets are now white with the midnight blue stripe, and that goes through 61. In 62, players' numbers are added to the sides. In 63, numbers are replaced by a small rocket just above the ear hole. The next season in 64, the rocket, it's much bigger and more detailed, and this is worn through 1966. In 1967, the helmets are now midnight blue with two white center stripes and interlocking UT on both sides. This is worn through 1972, with the exception of 69, and if you follow this page, you know why. A 100 sticker is placed on the helmets to celebrate the 100th anniversary of college football. In 1973, a white football-shaped sticker with interlocking UT is on the helmet. Couldn't find one good picture, so here's what that would have looked like. In 1974, they go to an all-midnight blue helmet with a gold face mask. In 75, two gold center stripes are added. And in 76, the word Rockets is added to both sides of the helmets. In 77, the word Rockets is replaced by an interlocking UT, and white borders the gold center stripe. This lasts through 1980. In 81, the UT is made bigger, and this goes through 1996. In 97, Toledo starts to get their glow up. Midnight blue helmet with the rocket flying over the word Toledo. This was worn with a gold face mask through 2008. In 2009, the mask is changed to blue and worn for every game through 2011 except one, the 2011 Military Bowl, when the logo has the United States flag look. For 6 games in 2012, the Rockets wear midnight blue helmets with a rocket in gold on the left and players' numbers on the right. For 3 games in 12 and 2 games in 13, gold helmets with the blue rocket on the left and players' numbers on the right. Against Central Michigan in 2012, breast cancer awareness helmets with a pink rocket on the left and players' numbers on the right. And for 3 games in 2012, midnight blue helmet with gold interlocking UT. For 2 games in 2013, midnight blue helmet with enlarged gold rocket on the left and players' numbers on the right. For 2 games in 2013 and 3 games in 14, a nod to that 80s and 90s UT look. Against Eastern Michigan, gold helmet with blue UT. And against Northern Illinois, midnight blue helmet with pink breast cancer ribbon and pink face mask. 2014, for 3 games, matte midnight blue helmet with gold rocket. For 3 games in 14 and 1 in 15, white lid, blue rocket, and face mask. For 1 game against Kent State, the white helmet with Rockets spelled out in blue. Against Northern Illinois in 14, white helmet with blue UT inside a gold State of Ohio. Against Bowling Green that season, midnight blue helmet with Glass City in gold. The city of Toledo got the nickname for having one of the first major glass manufacturers in the country to widely distribute glass in the late 1800s. In the 2014 GoDaddy Bowl, white helmets with blue State of Ohio with gold rocket in it on the right and players' numbers on the left. 5 looks in 2015 for the opener against Arkansas, all white helmet with a blue rocket. For 3 games, glossy midnight blue helmet with gold rocket. For 2 games, same helmet but with a gold face mask. For 4 games, white helmet with blue and gold rocket and blue face mask. This came back in 2019 for 4 games. And for 1 game against Western Michigan, midnight blue helmet with bigger, more detailed rocket. 5 looks in 2016. For 2 games, white helmet with more detailed blue rocket. This came back for 1 game in 2018. This was worn for 2 games with a blue face mask. For 4 games in 16 and 2 in 17, helmet that transitions from midnight blue to gold and gold rocket. For 2 games in 16 and 17, it's worn with a gold face mask. And for 2 games in 16, white lid with gold rocket and face mask. For at least 2 games a year from 2017 through 2022, gold helmet with blue rocket on both sides and blue face mask. 2017 against Tulsa, the midnight blue to gold helmet with a 100 sticker to celebrate 100 seasons of football at Toledo. And for 3 games in 17, the matte midnight blue helmet with gold rocket. This popped up again for a game in 2021. 2018, the midnight blue helmet has a new texture and is worn 12 times through 2020 with the gold rocket. 2018 Bahamas Bowl, the rocket has the color scheme of the Bahamas flag. 2019 against Western Michigan, throwbacks to that 1967 through 72 look. 2020 against Central Michigan, white lid with the old school UT and midnight blue center stripes and face mask. 2021 against Notre Dame, midnight blue helmet with patriotic rocket. For 4 games in 21, same helmet with a white rocket. And for 2 games that season, the old school UT on a matte blue helmet. In the 2021 Bahamas Bowl against Middle Tennessee State, the Rockets logo once again has the colors of the Bahamas flag. 2022 for 1 game, gold helmet with blue mask and Rockets logo. For 4 games, midnight blue helmet with Rockets logo and gold mask. This was worn 4 times in 22 and a majority of 23 with a blue face mask. And against Ball State in 22, camo logo on a gold helmet. In 23 against San Jose State, midnight blue helmet with gold UT, different paint job than the one from 2013 and 14. 1 game in 23, gold helmet, Rockets logo with white face mask. 3 games with a blue face mask. And against Eastern Michigan, patriotic Rockets logo on the midnight blue lid. That's Toledo. Thanks for checking in, Rockets. Who's next? Follow Hooked on Helmets.